Hello guys, welcome back to another Blu-ray hunting video. Yes, in Cardiff today and in a very different car. I'm in actually Chloe's car, my other half's car. She is out for the day today, taking the little one to her family's. She is from the Forest of Dean way, so she's going to take the little one there to have a day with her family. And she turned to me one evening and said, "You have a day to yourself and do what you used to do before," something along those lines it was. And you know, go into my video and think, because obviously I haven't really done this for like 6 weeks, so albeit you guys have seen loads of videos, but I haven't actually had a day where I've, like, you know, gone to the cinema, gone Blu-ray hunting, done my video all in one day. And yeah, probably have time to go home and maybe watch a film in the cinema room as well, because yeah, I've got all day. So I have loads of time. I have just got here to Cardiff now. It is just gone 11 AM and at 20 past 11 now, just down the stairs and on the right, I'm going to Cineworld to go and see Zootropolis 2. I did see Zootropolis 1 last night. I have watched it before. So I've watched the first one, ready for it. And of course, the new Disney movie is out now. So looking forward to seeing that, of course. I want to get this little clip filmed and the video started, of course. And then when we get out of Zootropolis, we'll go into Cardiff and we'll go to HMV and CEX before then. I do need to go to Marks and Spencer's actually, because I got an order for Christmas I need to collect. I was thinking of doing some Christmas shopping today, but I'm going to hold that off and maybe keep that for Wednesday lunchtime, because I'm back in Cardiff on a Wednesday for work. So yeah, kind of want to use my time now wisely and you know, get back home as quick as I can, because then I can, you know, carry on doing things. Like I need to film a lot of videos and stuff today for the week and whatnot. So busy day today, but a nice one nonetheless, and all of that. We will of course go through all of the new releases this week. We're not going to be going to the shop to see the new releases though, but we will be just, you know, doing what we missed last time, because I missed doing it and I missed, you know, staying up to date with, you know, what films and stuff were coming out and all of that. But let's just get into this here. A bit of like marks on here, like, can't get it off. I wore this out the other night to Cardiff. It was actually my leaving due for work this week. So yeah, I've got about 2 weeks left of my job now. Yeah, starting Monday that you guys are watching this. So just 2 weeks left and then we'll be more or less starting the new job, which is going to be very exciting. Cannot wait now, to be honest. It's been a long 3 months, but we're nearly a year. I can also hear some like construction, so I'm not sure if this is picking it up, but there might be some construction you can hear, but it's something going on obviously outside. Right, anyway, it will be, what day will it be? It will be November the 30th, no, it's the 30th today, so it'll be November, is it the 31st or is it actually the 1st tomorrow? It is actually the 1st. Oh God. It's December the 1st when this video goes up. That is crazy. Right, so then we're going to go through this in no order because I haven't planned this at all. We have an Arrow release, a 4K Arrow release, City on Fire. Not sure if it's one of those box sets, but we do have City on Fire coming out. And of course, we have a Blu-ray Arrow box set as well. 4K Steelbooks then, we have The Big Blue from 1988. And we have also Catch Me If You Can. I've never seen Catch Me If You Can. Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. Very, very good cast, of course. One of those films I've forgotten. I remember my mum and dad back in the day, because this was 2002, so I would have been about 11. I remember them being obsessed about it. I went to the cinema and they loved it, but I never saw it. So yes. We get another 4K release for Arrow. This is Wild Style from 1983, and of course we get the Blu-ray as well. The 4K release also of The Warriors is coming out. Doesn't look like a steelbook, but looks like you get the 4K and the Blu-ray. The Sweeney Series 3 is also getting released as part of those 50th anniversary editions. I've got season 1 of 2, and I think I've got season 3 on the way, which will be gifted, of course. We get the Akira Kurosawa Samurai Collection coming out from 1954 to 1962. That is coming out. Looks like it's just on a Blu-ray. Sky Original, released by Dazzler Media, is Sweet Pea. This is the 4K release of that. And of course, there is also a Blu-ray coming out of that. Clue the movie is coming out on 4K. That is a 1985 release. And we also get then the 1985 release of Clue coming out on a standard Blu-ray as well as a 4K, of course. Then we get The Creeps 4K. from Dazzler Media, similar to Sweet Pea, and of course that is also coming out on a Blu-ray, so nice to see double releases there. Speaking of another trio of Dazzlers coming out, we've got Trigger Point Series 3 coming out. No 4K of Trigger Point by the looks of it, but we do get the Trigger Point Series 1, 2 and 3, so Blu-ray, you know, season 3 on its own, or 1, 2 and 3. I believe this is an ITV series here in the UK, but looks pretty good, to be honest. Then we get Aeon Flux it is, a 4K release. That is coming out, of course, on the 4K. And then we get Mary and George, a 4K release. That is coming out on Dazzler Media. And of course, we get another one because we get that on Blu-ray. So Dazzler coming out with 4 releases today, actually, not 3. So yes. Thriller, A Cruel Picture is coming out on 4K. That is a 4K like re-release by the looks of it. We get a big release today, the 4K box set release of Ted Lasso, The Richmond Way. This did come out on Blu-ray with no signs of 4K, but then a couple of months later they've released the 4K. So I've seen few people be a bit annoyed by that, because obviously they'd rather get the Blu-ray, the 4K rather, first as last. Then we have Shakespeare and Hathaway. This is a BBC drama by the looks of it, releasing on Blu-ray. We also get FX and FX2, The Grand something. That is the 1986 to 1991. Of course, that is an Arrow release. Looks like it's a standard Blu-ray. Then we get Love Flops, the complete collection from 2022. This looks like an anime title. And then finishing off on another anime title, we get Ari Ferretta from Commonplace, The World's Strongest, I think, from 2024 to 2025. Again, another anime Blu-ray release. Pretty quiet releases this week. Not much coming out, but you know, no real big titles, but all of those, of course, coming out tomorrow or today if you're watching this, of course, on the Monday that is released. Tomorrow for me, because I'm filming this, of course, on Sunday. We won't see those in HMV. We're not going to be missing much, but we are here in Cardiff, of course, to check out the HMV layout, because I did a video a couple of weeks ago where that was filmed a few months ago, actually. And they were starting to move things around, so I'm really intrigued to see if they've actually finished and moved things around, or if what we saw was the final layout. But makes sense because all the HMVs are doing the same. Right, so this iPad mini is so great, it actually fits in my pocket right here, I believe. So this is fantastic. There it is. Look at that. You didn't even know I've got an iPad on me. But we're going to go straight to the cinema now, because it is just coming up to 10 past, or just over. Well, it's quarter past actually. Go straight to the cinema now, go and see Zootropolis 2, and then we will, of course, then go Blu-ray hunting to CEX and HMV. Let's get down into Cardiff. Gotta be honest, I didn't like driving my other half car. There's nothing like your own car now, you're just so used to it. But I did it nonetheless. And I would have bought the camper van, but parking in here, I don't know if I can fit the van in here, so I didn't bother. But it's all good. I got here in one piece. She needed my car, of course, because she's took like the high chair and the swing thing and all the seats and yeah, we need a lot of stuff, obviously, with the little one. So let's get down there and go to this cinema now. I'm on floor 5, so I need to remember that, floor 5. And that is the entrance to the car park there, over here. See all the cars coming in, and just behind it, as you can see, is Cardiff Cineworld. So it's right by where I've just come out over there. Walk next door, basically. And around the corner from this is a Tesco, so I'm going to run there now, grab a drink. I think it's actually lunchtime. I might just get a meal deal, and then at least I've got something to eat then, haven't I? Okay, chicken and bacon stuffing sandwich with a pack of skips sorted. Now let's go to the cinema. There it is. Super screen for me today. So floor 3. Yes.
What to find, though? I found it.
Please get bored. Tickets? 2 networks, more coverage.
Well, that was a bit weird then. Doors won't open. Okay, just got out of Zootropolis 2. The review would have been up for you, so put that up. I'll put it up today, to be honest. I got to catch up. I've also got to put my Wicked for Good review up. I haven't had a chance to film it this week. So yeah, the 2 reviews would have been up yesterday. I'll just upload them today. In a nutshell, I find Zootropolis films okay, but it's not an amazing Disney film. Like, it's very, very good, but it's not an instant classic for me personally. Good voice cast and whatnot. I think the first film was slightly better than this one, but it's a very run-of-the-mill, very generic animated film is what I find Zootropolis. But the first one's definitely better. But yeah, check out my review if you're interested. It's up in the shorts feed. Anyway, I'm walking a different way. I'm not going through the main shopping bit, so I thought I'd walk this way and then I can get onto Queen Street, and then I can do Marks and Spencer's, get my package, and then go to HMV. So that's what I'm going to do first. And then we'll loop back around on the way back to the car, and then we'll head to CEX. So that is the plan. First stop will be HMV, of course, after I've got my click and collect order from Marks and Spencer's. Okay, Blu-ray hunting in Cardiff might have to be paused. Christmas is here. In other news, I got the click and collect, so that's good. Bought a bag with me. Well, I bought this bag at Tesco actually, just to put it in. So that's good. Now we're going to go to HMV. HMV, then here we go, the HMV shop. As you can see, the crazy deals are still on. The Black Friday 20% off 4K and Blu-ray sale is still on, which we'll get into in a bit. But I'm going to do a full-on walkthrough. This is the new store. Obviously, they've done everything. Though the 4Ks and the 3 for 50s and the collectors new editions are all still in the same place here on the left-hand side. Here on the right, where the camera pans here, where the two little cabinets are there, the two black ones, that is where the new chart stuff used to be. But that is obviously now all being moved. But the 4K is exactly as it is. Got the great deals then from collector's edition section, and then the collector's editions there as well. So your Arrow, your 88 films, your premiums, Criterions, all of that, they are still here and they haven't moved. So plenty big wall now though of collector's editions, to be honest. It continues to span, of course, with Radiance and all of that. There they are over there. So then if you just walk right down the middle now, we've got the books and the comics either side, and this is that chart, you know, I guess stand. That is what was down the bottom previously. So they've moved this right the way back, I guess, to separate the two sections off. But it is a bit far back, in my opinion, for the new chart stuff to be, of course. You want people walking in. There is a little stand right at the very front of some movies, but it's not the same. Behind all that, then of course you've got on the right hand side here, you've got your Blu-ray walls. This is just all the Blu-rays in the film section there, and then the other film stuff then is very much the DVDs. There's some family bits on the left, but the DVDs keep going right the way back, then they merge from film to television, as you can see. And then the last, I think, two maybe, or one of the television is Blu-ray television, so that is there on the right. Back wall still the same. We've got the horror section in, and then Christmas classics. This is very much like the seasonal section. Behind this then we've got more of the stuff that they sell now in HMV, and then we've got the in the spotlight stuff. This is the stuff they were working on when I was here last time, but this is all confirmed now. Horror section there, some DC stuff in the spotlight, and then on the left here we've got some staff picks. So nice that they're doing this, bringing some of the FOP elements into HMV stores, and you know, nice to have some different displays. Similar to that around the corner we've got the sci-fi and the letterbox stuff, which we did see 2-3 weeks ago, well, longer than that actually, 6 weeks ago. HMV list is there as well. We've got the new film section as well, there, all DVDs of course, and then a visionary director section was there as well. And then up here we've got the superhero stuff on the left, as you can see, so all the Marvel and DC, and then on the right you've got like great value deals, so this is like the deal section. Next to that then a little box set area as well for film box sets. And then spinning around then behind me you've got the Disney stand there, which I did miss when I walked past. There was all the letterbox stuff over there, and that's the Disney stand there. So that is the entire walkthrough. Some titles then, so we've got Legend. This is excluded of course in that Black Friday sale. This is the Tom Hardy double film of the, I think he's playing the Cray twins. I've got this on a standard Blu-ray, never ever seen that film, but it's now in 4K. We've got Nobody 2 down there, of course excluded. And then we also have the new release, The Legend of Ochi. This is actually $25.99 double Dolby title. I have seen this. It was pretty good, to be honest, but for me felt like a one-time watch, but was still pretty interesting. But $25.99 now, seems Blu-rays are going up. Mission Impossible 4K set, $79.99. Of course doesn't include the final movie, but does include every other movie up until then. We've got some steelbooks here as well, number 1, 2 and 6 I think they are, $24.99 each, but of course get 20% off that, so if you're interested there's those. More steelbooks here. We've got Hereditary. This is like a relatively newish release I believe, $34.99, but again you can get 20% off that I believe, doesn't have the sticker on there. We've also got Blazing Saddles. There's plenty of these still available from Mel Brooks of course, $15.49 for these 4K steelbooks still available. And also Civil War, I've seen this quite a few times, this 4K steelbook, now $29.99, but of course 20% off. Nice to see, but that is still available. Clue the movie was one I revealed at the beginning of the film. That's actually on the shelf here, obviously excluded from the promotion, $22.99 for the 4K. But yeah, it's on the shelf a day early, but that is here in Cardiff on the Sunday. I've also got Nikita here, but this is part of the 2 for 40 4K steelbook thing. I've also picked up 2 of those, I believe, for Christmas. I've asked a family member to get me those for Christmas, 2 of them on the 2 for 40. So it's a pretty good deal, but not many of them are in stores. Here's the deals then, as we saw last time, 20% off, and this is like what type of signs they've got up. But of course, this doesn't just include Blu-rays in the 4K section and normal Blu-rays mainstream. This also includes those boutique labels. So things like your indicator releases here, as you can see, Radiance, all of those, they do get that money off as well, so it's pretty cool. DVD then here, got Ted Lasso. This is the Richmond Way. Of course, the 4K release is coming this week, so that's pretty cool. So if you are interested in that, it's going to be $69.99. But yeah, the 4K box set. We've got the Crow there. We've also got Terminator 2 here on the side. This is where I wish sometimes I was a Blu-ray collector. $7.99. You know, down here, Godfather. Blu-rays are so cheap now. Alien, as you can see, £6.39 for a brand new Blu-ray. This is where I wish sometimes I wasn't a 4K collector, because the price, $7.99, I think this one is, for the Truman Show. It's just unparalleled for Blu-ray in comparison to 4K. Visionary directors then, this looks like they're going to change this out. Obviously, we've got Avatar coming out soon, so this is all Avatar and James Cameron stuff, of course, in this little stand here. Okay, nothing in HMV. Really busy in there, but the layout is confirmed, as you saw. I've tried to do a video of not much edits, basically. Now, I'm heading to CEX. I've done an order online because I really wanted to pick up something from HMV, but I wasn't able to. But I'll talk more about that when I get back to the car now and tell you what I hoped to buy, but I couldn't find. So yeah, but Cardiff Ram, this is the last time for me coming Blu-ray hunting until 2026 now. Way too busy. I think it's also low-key making me really stressed for Christmas, because, well, I'm not sorted, you know. Also, I'm vlogging with my phone portrait right now, and everyone probably thinks I'm on FaceTime call, which is pretty cool. But at the same time, yeah, it doesn't look as inconspicuous, which I think is pretty cool, actually. But I'm able to film this way, no, normal way, which is pretty good. CEX Cardiff, feels like an absolute age since I've actually filmed in here, because I have visited this store quite a lot. But yeah, as I'm walking in though, on the right hand side, I've seen some steelbooks which have never normally been there, just down here on the right. Come on, James. Here we are. So there's a few little steelbooks and some collector's editions here. They never really put media here before. This is quite a new thing. But down here you can see you got some Glorious Bastards there, some Pirates of the Caribbean, It, Ballerina, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Tron, etc. 4Ks though have really expanded here since the last time I've come, so we've got some Aliens there, got 2 copies of that. Also got some Alto Nights, it's a relatively new release for the Robert De Niro film, £15 for that, pretty good deal. We've also got Better Off Dead, £18 there from 1985, starring John Cusack. Ballerina's there as well, 28 quid for Ballerina, that's expensive, man. Dune is there as well. Dune Prophecy though, down to 20 quid now for season 1, it's not too bad, with a slip box as well. Contagion is there on the shelf. We've got the new Conjuring there. Five Nights at Freddy's is there for £10 with a slipcover. We've got some Gemini Man, some Heat there for £15. Kill Bill is £18. Nice to see that's come down in price, because that was really expensive at one point. Jurassic World is there, Rebirth, £22. And then over here, I Know What You Did Last Summer, 20 quid. It's got Last of Us season 1 and season 2, 30 quid for season 2. Down here we've got some Master and the Commander, £28. How much? What? Yep, that is 28 quid. £18 for Polar Express. Of course, they've reduced the price now, or increased the price probably because of Christmas. We've got The Force Awakens for £15. That seems a little bit expensive, but yeah. And then over here, then we've also got all the prequels, £12, £10. I do need to get these, to be honest, but yeah, they're just, I see them quite a lot out and about, but yeah, we've got some Shaft there as well. That's there for £10 with a slip. That's a remake, I believe. Twister, the original one, of course, £12, and then some Terminator 2 for £15, of course, Judgment Day. Turning Red, just £6 for the 4K, and then The Running Man, of course, being remade recently, £15, starring Arnie. We've got the triple pack there of How to Train Your Dragon for £18, of course, on Blu-ray. This was a deal at one point when the film was in the cinemas. But yeah, I really want them on 4K, to be honest. But £18 for the triple pack there. Or the original with the cover reprint for a £5. Up to you. The Godfather trilogy, though, in a really nice good condition box set, is just £12. Really slim case as well. Obviously celebrating that 50th anniversary of those films. I need to watch these films, to be honest. We've got Fall there for £6. A really good dramatic like action film. And then Fast and Furious 5 is fantastic as well. We Were Soldiers, of course, Mel Gibson for £4. And then next to that, we've got some Wonder Woman. Arguably one of my favourite comic book movies, but for £1, that's a very good deal. The Saint is there as well, starring Val Kilmer, alongside some Silent Running and The Strangers for £4. Got some Sonic, the triple movie box set there, next to some Superbad, some Spider-Man, Far From Home rather, for £3. And then we've also got Senna, which is a documentary, I believe, about the race driver Senna. I've never seen that, but really interested to give that a go. And then Straw Dog as well, Straw Dog's there for £2.50. Possession is on the shelf for £25. This came up in a stream when I was chatting with Sarah Christmas popcorn chat, and she recommended this film to me. 25 quid for this, very much out of print, of course, Blu-ray. We've also got Planes there, Fire and Rescue for £1. Yeah, and then we've also got The Purge, and then the Predator trilogy there. Just £8 for those 3 films. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, cover reprint. The Phoenician Scheme there for £12, and that was our possession copy. And then, of course, the Phantom of the Opera there for £15 on BFI. This looks like a black and white version from a long time ago, 1925. Did find another copy of Possession, so having a rare one, but there's actually 2 here for 50 quid for the pair, so 25 for each one, but there's 2 in Cardiff, so yeah. Over here then we've got The Curse of Frankenstein. This is the cover reprint, unfortunately, £8 on this one. Peter Cushing, this is. I've watched The Horrors of Frankenstein recently, so this was slightly before that, I believe. A Complete Unknown with the slipcovers here for £8. This is the Bob Dylan movie. Next to that we've got a film called Chloe, starring Julianne Moore and Liam Neeson. Charlie and Chocolate Factory, as well as a triple box set there of the Chronicles of Narnia, really good condition box set on that one. We've got The Conjuring, the 7 film box set for 30 quid in a nice slim package as well. And then we've also got 2 box sets of the 7 film collection of Chucky. Right, Blu-ray hunting done at CEX. I also went then shopping and I got the bargain of the century. I can't mention it. I mean, the person who I buy this gift for doesn't watch my videos, but just in case. But I've got a deal of the century. I'm so pleased with that gift for this person. Yeah, amazing. So officially started Christmas shopping. But like I say, when I go to work on Wednesday, I'm gonna do a bit more and write a list, I think, of all that I need. Now I'm in the car park now, just going back to the car. So let's get to the car and I'll tell you everything about today. Okay, back in the car, and as I say, amazing deal then. I'm very pleased with that gift from John Lewis. Officially, properly started the Christmas shopping, and that person's now done, which I'm very pleased to buy. It's not Chloe. I don't have to buy Chloe that this year because she's already had her Christmas present, because I gave her my old phone. I gave her the option. I said, do you have my old phone for Christmas if you want, or you know, but then I won't give you anything for Christmas because it's worth this much. So yeah, so it's not Chloe because Chloe's sorted. But yeah, really pleased. So got the gift there in terms of I got to pick up my click and collect, which is another gift. So as I say, I need to write a list now and I need to then plan who I need to buy for. But awesome stuff. Really pleased with how that went. And the day today, Blu-ray hunting, on the other hand, wasn't as good. Great with Christmas shopping, but officially negative in the sense of Blu-ray hunting. I had something that I wanted to do today, and that was the agenda, because the next video after this is going to be so amazing, I hope. Well, because I hope I can film. But I'm going to see Hans Zimmer on Tuesday evening in Manchester Co-op Live Arena. So Wednesday's video is very much going to be a vlog of the evening, driving up there, going to the show, coming back. I've seen people film and put TikToks out of like clips of the footage and stuff like that. So I'm really hoping I can film not too much, but like enough to maybe get a 10-minute video together, so to speak. It's a 3-hour show, so obviously just a few little clips here or there. So yeah, Tuesday I'm going up there to go and see it in Manchester, of course, and then hopefully Wednesday's video will be that, so stay tuned for that. But I was really hoping to pick up Hans Zimmer, the Desert Blu-ray that has come out, Hans Zimmer and Friends, which is I saw it in the cinema, I gave it a 5 stars, it was an amazing experience, but they released it physically. Cardiff didn't have any stock. Online I could order it, but it says back in stock soon, so it's got, like, I'm back ordered basically. I'm just trying to support HMV in store, but every time I do that, I've done it in the past a few months ago, and they don't have stock in store, so I just need to just screw in, just order online and just be like, you know, I'm trying to support HMV in store, but if they haven't got the stock, you know, like, I don't know, I'm trying to support the high street, you know, but it's just being really difficult. Cardiff as well, proof that the high street is still needed, because there's absolutely chaos today, obviously, with shopping. I did a panning shot, obviously, down, well, not a panning shot, but just down the entirety of Queen Street is just rammed. Wednesday I'll come to work, and lunchtime I'm going to just do some shopping, because it'd be quiet middle of the week. It went up for like an hour, wouldn't it? So I'm going to get a list sorted by Wednesday, and that's it. I'm not going to come to Cardiff anymore now for Blu-ray hunting until 2026. This is going to be it. It worked out today because of the cinema, and also I wanted to go to HMV, but I also went to Cwmbran last week. So yeah, next week is definitely going to be a CEX only video, going to somewhere that I haven't been for ages. But But yeah, but other than that, there's nothing else for you to say, because obviously I got nothing else further. I didn't buy anything in CEX. It was a shame, as I said. There was a few things there. Possession was quite interesting. I was also looking at some games. I was quite interested in some games, but I've got a few back-ordered, like, well, not back-ordered, but I've got a stack of games that I haven't even played yet. So finding the time to actually start them first before I buy something new, if you know what I mean. So I had a look at that, but there was nothing really that I was interested in. So yeah, you know, it is one of those things. We move on, we fast forward, and hopefully, you know, next week will be a little bit better. I was hoping to show the Hans Zimmer Blu-ray today, mainly. That was like the one thing, and I thought maybe I'd have one or two from CEX, but no, there was nothing. And then I really tried to look in CEX, because obviously I didn't buy anything, and I was like, maybe this week's just one of those weeks. So no pickups this week, which doesn't happen that often, but next week, as I said, I'm sure we will be going to CEX, maybe multiple CEXs in one day. Just depending on what I can do and what time I can go and what time I'll have to be back, because that's what it is. So if I have a short one, maybe Merthyr and Pontypridd are quite a good one to do, because they're not as far of a drive and they're close together. Whereas if my other half says you can go all morning, then Barry and Bridgend is very much on the cards, because yeah, they got a bit more time that's needed to get back and for them. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do a Blu-ray into now, just wangle it and see how it goes. But hopefully, you know, you guys pick up some of the new things that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and hopefully that's really interesting to you guys in terms of all the things. There was Clue the movie, actually, that was in HMV on the Sunday, because I'm filming this on Sunday the 30th. Blu-ray.com had that down as the 1st of December for a release day, but obviously HMV Cardiff had it on sale. So maybe certain things do slip through the cracks, obviously, but that was definitely one that I recognized from this morning, obviously. And ultimately, of course, going to see Zootropolis 2, which of course my Wicked for Good review is up, as well as the Zootropolis 2 one. I'm gonna head home now, because I've got so much filming to do. I've got today's video, which is actually yesterday for you, which is my what I watched during the month, so including Zootropolis 2. It's the final film of the month, so I'm gonna wrap that up today now, upload that this afternoon, this evening, and then of course the 2 reviews, and potentially just chuck a film on, or just chill out and relax, because this evening the family will be back and everything will go back to normal. So it's been a good day though. I've had fun getting out and about, and yeah, to not have to go and see family is nice, isn't it? When your other half says, I'll go with family on my own, you chill. Who are you? I need to like tie this woman down. Yeah, so it's been really good to go back to it. Man United won as well. Every time I don't watch Manchester United, it feels like they win, so I need to not watch Man United for the next couple of weeks, I think, while we climb the table, while of course Liverpool are on this decline, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's great. We're now up to 6th in the league, and points wise there's just there's so little points between everyone, so it's really interesting. But yeah, Man United won today, which is good. So as I say, stay tuned for Wednesday's video. It's going to be awesome. Obviously Hans Zimmer hopefully is going to be fantastic, and it's going to be a whole vlog getting up there, so it's going to be a fun time. Yeah, really looking forward to it. And of course, when the Hans Zimmer Blu-ray does get delivered, if it gets delivered, I of course will show you that in a mail video, of course, whenever that happens. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more. No pickups this week, but as always, let me know what you have picked up this week. If you pre-ordered anything, if you had any deliveries, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.